Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome to Donkey Kong Country 2! Thank you so much for your patience, but here we go, finally, with the game that comes before the last game that I Let's Played. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, but Donkey Kong Country 2 is a fantastic game. It's okay if, you watched number 3 before this one. It's not like there's really that much, story, continuity and stuff like that. Everything is going to be perfectly fine. In this Let's Play, I'm sure I'm going to reference things that happened in my Donkey Kong Country 3 Let's Play, so you probably should watch that one first before this one, but it doesn't really matter anyway. It's not like there's massive spoilers or anything like that. I've always loved the title screen. This game has awesome music, awesome level design. The secrets are super well hidden. There's not going to be any of that DK coin right out in the open stuff that we saw last time. Well, there's probably a little bit of it, in the earlier levels, but some secrets in this game are absolutely ridiculous. But without further ado, let us erase a file here. This is a cartridge I have not played through, kind of the whole game on before. And yeah, file number 1, here we go. And we have to choose 1-player, 2-player team, or 2-player contest. But of course, we're going to do 1-player for this Let's Play. And here we go. Unlike Donkey Kong Country 3, no kind of opening, scenarios and stuff to go through. This game is a lot less kind of textual, I guess you can say. There is a lot less talking and interacting with characters in this game. There's a little bit. More than the first game, but a lot less than the third game. But anyway, here we have our overworld map here. Again, something completely different from the third game. It's not free roaming. And yeah, we're on Gangplank Gally. And you press that, and it brings you right to the first world, Pirate Panic. So overall, the overworld maps aren't as nice as the third game, but, it works. And yeah, here we go. We start the game off as Diddy, and we can press left, go into this door, and we get a crazy letter from K. Rool, which is going to sum up the story in like 15 words. I've kidnapped that lubbering fool, Donkey Kong, and you will never see him again. Ha 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 ha. Captain K. Rool. So yeah, he's a captain in this game. He was a mad scientist in the third game, a king in the first game, and now he's a captain. I kind of love the kind of transitions that K. Rool goes through, I have to admit. I was going to say something. Oh yeah, so the story of this game, DK is sleeping on the beach. K. Rool pulls up in his pirate ship, kidnaps him with like 100 of his Kremlings. So I guess even though Donkey Kong is supposed to be pretty strong, 100 people can overpower one strong guy. Kidnap him and say either give us the banana horde, or, come fight me. So we're choosing the violent option because that's how video games work. So yeah, this was the first game where throwing your partner was introduced. Also, this is of course the first game where Diddy was, Dixie. Diddy was in the first game, but we have Dixie who has her crazy fluttering thing there, which will become very useful later on. And here it's telling you to press the A button, which I've already demonstrated. And yeah, so in this game we have golden banana coins rather than the silver bear coins. They will be used to pay for things in the future, as you will see. Everything in this game costs coins, which is kind of annoying. Saving costs coins. Going to different worlds with Funky's flights costs coins. But anyway, clearly there is a secret down here. Nothing to the left, but if you go to the right, we have the first bonus game of the game. Now people will know how bonus games work if you watch my last Let's Play. You enter a bonus game, you beat it, and then you get a bonus coin, and those bonus coins will have a use later on. You're supposed to go up there, but if you don't listen to basic instructions, you can find a golden banana coin, and there you go. They are called Krem coins in this game, rather than bonus coins. They don't look exactly the same. They don't have a big B on them this time, and Krem coins will be used for a thing, and you will see later on. Also, here we have Rambi, which is really neat. Because Rambi was not in the third game. He was kind of replaced by Ellie. What that A right there was showing you is if you hold the A button, you can charge up your animal buddy's kind of attack. And yeah, you can just run through absolutely everything. This is very good for destroying enemies, but it is also used for finding secrets. Such as Rambi's kind of charge ability can be used to smash open some walls that could not be smashed open just by pressing the Y button. This is very frequently used in this game. This feature was not in the first game, and it was in the third game, but it was hardly used at all. So yeah, here we have Rambi, and we have the second variation of bonus game, Bash the Baddies. Donkey Kong Country 2 only has 3 variations, rather than 4. Like Donkey Kong Country 3, there are no collect 15 green banana bonus games in this game, so you will not have to hear me complain about that. So yeah, there's going to be a lot less complaining. Not that, I really complained a lot in Donkey Kong Country 3. It was mainly just collect green bananas, which was annoying, and the bonus coin, DK coins, being very easy to find. Now, of course, Yeah, this is right out in the open, but it is the first time in the entire series that a DK coin has appeared in. So I guess the first one is kind of just a free one, so we'll let it slide. But here we have a no Rammy sign and an easy 2-up, and this is our typical level ending in this game. Rather than it being, you know, you gotta grab the flag, like at the end of the third one. You jump on this target and get whatever item it says. Now you need to jump from a height, because jumping, like, you know, from the basic floor level isn't enough to send the barrel all the way up to the top of the pole. So you can kind of just watch the pattern and get whichever item you want. We're already up to 10 lives at the end of the first level, and Diddy is breaking it down. And it's really neat. How am I trying to say this? Every level type has a different death music and level victory music to kind of fit the theme of the level, which is really neat. Donkey Kong Country 2 has so many cool things like that. But anyway, just like in the third game, exclamation mark at the end of the name means that we found all of the bonus coins, and since there are no flags for there to kind of be a yellow piece on, the DK symbol that, down there means that we found the DK coins. So there you go. Next level up is, excuse me, Main Brace Mayhem. Level 2. And we already have another theme here, the kind of mast climbing level, I guess you can call it. Yeah, so we can either go up here, and we can destroy all those guys, or we could go this way. Can you make it there as Diddy? Yeah, you probably could have. The rope kind of goes far enough down that you probably could have done a cartwheel to make it here, but I'm not going to risk that. Let's see how long we can go deathless in Donkey Kong Country 2. Here is the first bonus game of this level. Not too easy to find because of that arrow of bananas, although you kind of have to be willing to make a leap of faith there. We have Find the Token. Also, I should mention that the bonus game music is absolutely fantastic. I love the music in this game. I mean, Donkey Kong Country 3 had some good music, but Donkey Kong Country 2 has a lot of good music. Of course, I mean, Rare in their Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 days could do no wrong. Every single game was a masterpiece. Now, I don't think that you can grab onto that by throwing Diddy at it. We're going to end up there in just a second anyway, so I guess we might as well not rush things. Also, we have these guys on ropes who are annoying. Hey, you're not on this rope, so I figured that you would not hurt me. Why am I even risking this for a golden banana coin, Andrew? Why are you risking this? These guys are annoying, and my hate for them will become very clear in the future, I promise. But yeah, now I'm missing, you know, health, and that's not good. Also, over here, what is over here? Why does it feel like there should be something there, but there's not? Anyway, proceeding on. Here's where those bananas were. It doesn't really seem to do anything. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, there's a lot of rope climbing in this game. You know, climbing ropes, climbing chains, climbing a whole bunch of stuff. Something that we really didn't see too much of in the third game. I mean, except for that one level where the rope was burning and we had to climb it. Who remembers that fun time? Anyway, in case you didn't see, there's a banana there. Jump into that. Oh, and Donkey Kong Country 2 is the master of invisible items and barrels and secrets. And walls that you can walk through. What? Huh? I should have completely landed on him. I'm not even going to argue that. But yeah, so this game is very tricky. If you thought that secrets were well hidden in the last, no, I mean, not technically not the last game, considering that, you know, it's actually the third game. Last could technically, you know, talk about the game that came before this game, or it could talk about the very last game in the series. English language is the most bizarre thing. Okay. Yeah, basically what I should be talking about right now is we picked up this cannonball, and sometimes in a level you will find a cannonball and you need to take it to a cannon, which will activate it, and then it will take you to a bonus game. So the cannonball is almost kind of like the key that you need to take to the lock, although the cannonball can also be used to defeat enemies too, and it doesn't break like a barrel would normally. So it's a really neat item overall. And as you can see, we're kind of using it here in this bonus game. If we really wanted to, we could climb up to the side and use the box for some reason, but there's no reason to do that. And that is bonus coin number 4. They kind of just run off the edge. If I had done that, I would have lost. Thankfully, we are back to both Kongs. Having that kind of health security always makes me very happy. Now we can climb down here, get the G. And again, just like last time, Kong letters are not considered for completion. So I'm not going to be too concerned with them, but, you know, if we collect them all, that is another 1-up to add to the list. Although, of course, I'm not going to play through the whole game in one sitting, so, once again, does not save 1-ups when you turn the game off. So, I mean, I'm going to lose them all anyway. Another thing is that this game does not save golden banana coins when you collect them all. Sorry, when you turn the game off. So, if there's anything I ever want to pay for, I pretty much have to make sure I spend all of my money before I turn the game off, or else, you know, I'm gonna have to go back and collect more coins the next time I turn it on. So it was kind of dumb that they didn't make it save those. I'm not really sure what they were thinking when they did that. So it is going to be an annoyance at some points where, you know, we don't have enough coins to pay for things. So there we go, 6 golden banana coins. The DK coin is hidden up here. You can only really get up here. Whoa. I had a mini kind of panic moment there. If you go into the bonus game, or you could throw a guy up here, but otherwise, yeah, that's how you get up here. And jumping down here is going to take us right to the level end target and net us another 1-up. So yeah, Diddy jams out on the beatbox, or the boombox, and Dixie plays some electric guitar. And now we can either go to the Monkey Museum or Gangplank Gally. Cranky was not in Donkey Kong Country 3 very much. We saw him like 3 times at Swanky's Sideshow. But now we have Swanky's Carnival thing. Come and say hello to your old Grandpappy Cranky. I'm back with popular demand to offer you wealth of gameplay wisdom for this unnecessary sequel. Cranky is the best. I love his sarcasm and jokes. K. Rool is gonna whoop your hides this time, whippersnappers. You better take over before you embarrass yourselves. So what you can do is you can pay Cranky for tips. I don't even get 2 screens to stand in. I'm sure K. Rool will have 2. So why can't I? Like I just love how, you know, Cranky, he breaks the 4th wall. It's absolutely awesome. I like 4th wall jokes in video games. I cannot deny that. Some people are like, you know, that wrecks the immersion, but you know, whatever. So take a look at this lot. So yeah, you can pay Cranky to kind of give you little tips on where secrets are hidden in levels. And sometimes they'll be free, like in Pirate Panic. You can try using your team to throw at the start. And Lockjaw's Locker, which is a level we haven't even gone to yet. Below the letter K, you'll find a reward if you avoid the danger. So sometimes it's like, it's not even necessarily bonus games. Sometimes it's just telling you, know, where like a whole bunch of bananas or coins are hidden. We just did this level. Jump for joy when crossing the longest horizontal rope. Isn't that when there's like a banana clearly showing you that there's a secret there anyway? But you could, you know, you could pay for a Pirate Panic cheat or a hint. I reckon the door at the bottom of the tall wall looks flimsy to me, so that's kind of hinting that you can break that door with Rambi. I guess we might as well just buy as many as we can. Actually, we do have enough for all of them. Those big blue goons ain't guarding those huge stack of barrels for nothing. Actually, we haven't even done that level yet. A hook, step, and jump is all you need to look for the 2 dragonflies above you. Okay, so I mean, so we haven't even played some of these levels yet, so they make absolutely no sense. And once you pay for the tip, it will always be free. There's no reason to buy every single tip in the game, although you do have to visit Cranky at least once, because doing so gives you 1% towards total completion. Should be real easy for you now. So I mean, yeah, a lot of the things he said don't really help you out too much, so I'm definitely not going to concern myself with, you know, buying too many hints throughout the game. Coins will have much better uses later, as you'll see. But anyway, level 3 is Gangplank Gally. Now this is a fun one because, you know, right off the bat you're supposed to go right, but if you jump on these barrels and go up and to the left, we have a bonus game. And here we have some Find the Token. And in Donkey Kong Country 2, there are treasure chests that you can pick up. And when you smash a treasure chest against an enemy, it will reveal an item inside. And in this case, we need to smash them until we found the one with the bonus coin. It's not always in the last one. Sometimes it could be in the first one. It's completely random, I believe. Also, do not continue on with the level yet. You need to be observant, and this is something that I hated when I was a kid because I could not believe that I had missed it. I mean, your eyes are kind of focused on the bonus barrel, but if you look to the right, you can see a hook that you can grab onto if you throw your character at it. And look at that! That DK coin right there is already more well hidden than like 80% of the ones in Donkey Kong Country 3. So the 3rd level in this game has better hidden secrets than Donkey Kong Country 3's like final levels. I'm sorry, Donkey Kong Country 3, but you have been destroyed by your predecessor. Anyway, here's another one of those treasure chests. They do not only appear in bonus games. That one had a bunch of bananas in it for 16 lives. I am just the most invincible guy. It's not even very funny. Okay, so jumping along the hooks. Is this the first time we saw hooks? Was there a hook in either level 1 or 2? I wasn't really paying attention. But yeah, hooks just float randomly in the air, and you can grab onto them and jump from one to the next, and that's another very simple one-up right there. Insane. Bunch of bananas, the O, and jump down, and we didn't really skip anything, but I guess I'm gonna go back for no reason anyway. Man, too bad you don't get, like, points for jumping on consecutive enemies in a row. I'd have so many points already. I'd have maxed out at 99. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, why do we only have one banana coin? But that's right. Cranky kind of robbed us of all of our cash. Why is our own family trying to profit off of our endeavors to save Donkey Kong? Like, seriously. This is the meanest thing. These guys right here, I don't believe I ever explained. Here, let's wait for him to come over here. When you jump on them, actually, I guess I have to do it from this side. When you jump on them, they turn red like that, and no, okay. And if you touch them while they're red, they will hurt you, even if you jump on them from the top. So the first jump is kind of like a free hit, but then after that, they kind of go on a rampage for like 5 or 10 seconds, and you cannot touch them in that time, or else you will take damage. Now, there's a secret here I wanted to show, but I'm going to wait until I get Dixie back, and then come back and show, because it's kind of risky. Also, exclamation mark barrels make a reappearance as an invincibility, and you want to use that invincibility right here to help you jump to this top of kind of stack of barrels, because of course you cannot kill those guys by normal means other than being hit by an item, or with invincibility, or with an animal buddy such as Rambi. Find the token! We need to jump from hooks to hooks, and it's not super difficult, but I'm just kind of watch out for the time there, and that is 7 bonus points. Now, there is the secret that I want to go back and show, but I really want Dixie to do it. So let's just try to carefully make our way back. Don't touch you. Just don't touch you either. With that bunch of bananas. Actually, let's just take this really safely. I am very nervous. I don't want to die. Let's beat the whole game without dying. I am going to be the greatest Donkey Kong Country 2 player there has ever been. Okay, where is the DK barrel around here? I knew that there was... Okay, there it is. Okay, with Dixie back. You can do it with Diddy, but, you know, I'm just being super safe because I feel like it. Also, I really like the way that the background has changed from day to sunset throughout the level. This game has some very, very nice visuals. This is the first checkpoint after, the first kind of hole after the midway point. And of course, I mean, you can just kind of tell from the scenery here. If you jump down here, and I'm going to flutter just to be safe, there's a barrel to your left that you can go in, and it will just kind of help you skip a little bit of the level and give you a few items. So, I mean, definitely not necessary. Like, you don't need to, you know, jump down there to find any kind of secret, which you must get. But it's just a neat thing that I wanted to point out, just for fun. And you can kind of cheat up here and get that. And I kind of did not think that through. Although I still got it before it flew away, which was very nice. So there you go. That should be everything in this level. And now, what item should we get? I don't believe there are ever more than 5 items on the kind of roulette, so you kind of just have to wait for it, and it always follows a pattern, so it's not like it's random. Although different levels will have different items at the end. But with that said, that takes us to the Kong College. Of course, college has to start with a K, where we meet Wrinkly Kong. You might remember she was who allowed us to save in the 3rd game. And she's available to teach you courses, so you can also pay her to give you tips on things. And she also allows you to save. Now, the first time you save after meeting her, it's free. So, I mean, like, the first time you find her in every world, saving is free. But then after that, you must pay 2 coins every time you want to save. So this is where coins become super valuable. Man, I remember as a kid, you know, I wasn't as good at this game. There would be times where it's like, I'd have 1 life left, I'd finally beat a really difficult level, and I really wanted to save so I didn't have to play through the level again, but I had like 1 coin. So you had to go through a level, find the coin, and then save. You can start and select out of levels after, that you have already beat, and all items that you collect before doing that will save. So, I mean, like, so you could go into a level, find the coin, press start, select, you will still keep that coin, which is good. But yeah, she gives you more general tips, not like level-specific tips, like tips on swimming, tips on, you know, the target at the end of the level. And basically just more general things, like how to use your animal buddies, a tip about the boss of the world, so that kind of spoiling that Crow is the boss of the world, and he throws eggs, and you don't need to throw them back at him. So she just gives, like, you know, general information like that, so be careful. And with that, 3 levels, a trip to Cranky and Wrinkly's, I think that is where Donkey Kong Country 2 Part the First is going to conclude. So I really hope that you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that, man. I love Donkey Kong Country 2, and I'm very much looking forward to playing more of it. So thanks for watching. Hope that you enjoyed that, and hope to see you next time for more. So thanks, and see you later.